Every serious graph you've seen on the energy transition, from the IEA, from BP, from your favorite climate podcast, is almost certainly wrong. Not because anyone is lying, because the rulers being used to measure progress were built for a world that no longer exists. Here's the problem. The way we count global energy was standardized back when every power station burned something. That accounting system records the total heat generated, including all the waste heat that goes up the smokestack and never does any useful work. A coal plant might burn 3 units of fuel to deliver 1 unit of usable electricity, and all 3 units get tallied in the global total. But when a solar farm produces that same unit of electricity, it gets counted at face value. No waste heat to inflate the number. So when you divide renewables by the total, you're dividing a real number by an artificially bloated one. The transition looks 3 times slower than it actually is. Now layer on electrification, and the distortion gets worse. A gas furnace converts fuel into heat at maybe 90% efficiency on a good day. A modern heat pump moves heat rather than generating it, delivering 3 to 4 times more warmth per unit of electricity consumed. An electric car motor converts power to motion far more efficiently than an internal combustion engine. When you swap these systems, you don't just change the fuel source, you shrink the total energy demand required to do the same job. But the old accounting framework can't see that efficiency multiplier. It treats the smaller electricity input as if it represents less energy service, when in reality it represents more. Here's the part that should genuinely stop you in your tracks. Researchers have proposed switching the standard metric from primary energy consumed to useful work delivered. When you run that calculation, the global energy transition doesn't look like it's at 10%. It looks dramatically more advanced than that. The pessimism saturating energy journalism, boardroom strategy sessions, and government policy isn't just a mood, it's a measurement artifact. The dashboard we've been staring at has a systematic calibration error baked into it, and nobody updated the instrument because the instrument was never designed to be updated. It was designed for steam engines. Why does this matter to you specifically? Because the story that the transition is hopelessly slow drives underinvestment, delays policy commitments, and hands ammunition to anyone who wants to argue that fossil fuels are irreplaceable for decades to come. If the real number is substantially higher than the reported number, then the pessimism shaping trillion-dollar decisions isn't wisdom. It's a ghost from 19th century accounting conventions. The mental model most people carry around, including most experts, may be structurally broken. The energy transition might not be behind schedule. It might already be ahead of where the official charts suggest. And we've been panicking at a broken speedometer. Next time someone shows you a percentage, ask them, a percentage of what, exactly, and measured how?